They say that if you ever feel lonely, just watch a scary video and you won't feel alone anymore. And that is right. In this video, we have collected and compiled a list of terrifying videos that will leave you feeling like there's someone out there to get you. From spooky basement hauntings to paranormal activities. Strap yourselves in for this one because it is sure to take you on a ride you won't be able to forget tonight. Here are the top 10 most scariest videos that will terrify you at night. At number 10, we have Ghost That Throws Shoes. Now, when you hear something spooky going on in your house, would you go and check out what's causing it? Well, this boy in this video is a brave soul because he checks out what is actually causing these strange noises in his house. In the start of the video, the boy narrates that every night he could hear strange and weird sounds in his house, especially in a particular area. He decides to film this to get down to the source. The boy is seen walking down the hallway and into the place where he said the incident happened. What he finds is truly going to be spine-chilling. As he investigates each and every room, he suddenly hears a sound in the other room. When he asks who is there, a shoe gets thrown at him. This gave him a little shock and left him running for his life. At number 9, we have an aggressive ghost. In this video, we see a boy lying down on his couch near his kitchen, and he's probably playing some video games. Everything seems normal, but then something makes a noise in his kitchen. It sounds as though some spoons are being dropped. When he hears this, he gets up to check what caused it. As he walks over to investigate, something grabs him and throws him across the room. Did you see that? Pretty scary, isn't it? Would you want to watch this video at night, or if this happened to you, would you be terrified? At number 8, we have mysterious haunting. What would you do if you discovered that this footage was being recorded inside your home? If it was haunted, would you hire paranormal investigators to clear it, or would you leave? Just think about the members of the family who may have seen this home video. Have a look at this. The family seems to have gone on a vacation, and while they were on vacation, they kept their home cameras on. There were a few paranormal occurrences throughout the entire house, as it can be seen. There are noises being made and objects being thrown. Even though no one was physically present, the living room footage clearly shows a cushion being thrown from the couch. Another weird and spooky sight is that the doll or a cat on the floor, it appears as though something is dragging it. Similar footage is captured by the bathroom camera where you can see the toothbrush being thrown against the toilet. Also, the toilet flushes by itself. At number 7, we have a shadow goes up the stairs. The man who made this video claims that he frequently hears strange noises in his home, particularly near the kitchen. Since the kitchen is now on the ground floor, he goes down the staircase to investigate the noise. He thoroughly searches the kitchen and discovers nothing. Before leaving, he turned on the room's lighting and screened every angle, but as he turns around, he notices a shadow ascending the stairs. Now, this man is alone in his house, so seeing a shadow would sound pretty scary. This freaks him out. When he finally makes it to the hallway where the staircase is, he hears an odd noise. It's like the shadow is making a hiss sound, and that totally caught him off guard.
Right, fuck it. Shit. Right.
We then see that he hastily searches for his keys and tries to open the door. At number 6, we have a mysterious inn with a vengeful spirit. Now, we're going to talk about the most haunted place in the world. It is known as the Bamboo Inn and is located in Wisconsin. It has been abandoned for 14 years. The reason being that people who often stayed here would often feel like someone is choking them, especially the girls. After it reopened, the guests living here reported that they would often feel a strange feeling. So the owners called in a group of paranormal investigators. During the setup and investigation, these investigators had to use top technology to gather information using special cameras that can detect motion and heat. In doing so, they found two figures. One was standing right in front of the camera, and the other was moving around in the basement. They decided to go and check it out, but something totally unexpected is about to happen. The team went down with gadgets to film the event, and while filming, one team member named Sarah started gagging and choking, almost losing consciousness, that her fellow members actually had to carry her out. When she regained consciousness, she explained that someone was choking her while she was there. Now, while it might sound spine-chilling, the vengeful spirit that was lurking in the basement was a man who used to frequently bring girls inside before strangling them to death. Though he never lived a long life, his spirit still lingered there, and this incident made it clear that the spirit didn't want the investigators to be there. At number 5, we have Someone is Following You. In this video, we're about to see a ghostly figure being recorded by a night vision camera outside a house. Are you ready for this one? The clip starts off at a scene where it appears to be a dirt road outside of a house or structure. A few seconds later, we see the figure of a person. It seems to be a woman who is probably headed back home. The spooky part is yet to come. You'll notice that someone is flashing the torchlight on the road, and just then, a figure appears on camera, but it's too hard to notice if the figure is a person or not. Seconds later, the figure disappears into thin air. The light is nowhere to be seen. Was the spirit following that lady, or what do you think it was doing? At number 4, we have Ghost Playing with Light in the Hallway. What would you do if things started falling out of nowhere and the light turned on by itself? Would you be easily frightened? The clip starts with something being heard from the staircase. Since nobody is recording it, it might be a camera setup. What the camera captures will surely haunt your thoughts. The ball appears to be rolling without any assistance from anyone pushing or throwing it. The items on the shelves start to fall off, giving the impression that someone is knocking them over, and then the light turns on by itself. Now, do you think this was done deliberately, or was it something paranormal? At number 3, we have A Ghost Slams the Door on the Woman in the Basement. Here is another video from a basement where footage of a ghost can be found. It is about a paranormal investigator who is attempting to investigate the origin of a predicted house possession. A woman can be seen walking into a completely dark basement. She turns on her torch and scans the room. She suddenly notices a ball rolling towards her.
Why is the ball moving?
She then gathers courage and asks who is there. The door suddenly closes and a figure emerges out of nowhere. Luckily, this woman manages to get away from that. At number 2, we have Basement Cycle. The man in the video is worried about something disturbing his home's basement. He claims to frequently hear noises coming from the basement, but he hasn't had time to investigate. He makes the decision to document his research on this particular day, but what he discovers will leave him shaken for the rest of his life. The man enters his basement at the beginning of the video and says on the way in that his family has been bothered by this noise for quite some time. He enters the basement, which is pitch black, and looks around. Though at first he didn't find anything in plain sight. He notices a miniature tricycle or some other wheeled object. It appears to be being pushed when it starts to suddenly move, terrifyingly quickly in his direction.
What the fuck was that? What the fuck?
When this happens, he screams and runs back up. Luckily, he manages to get away from the situation. And at number 1, we have Man Laughs Sightings. Now, this video appears to have been shot somewhere in the Middle East. Though it appears to be an abandoned house, we are unsure of where the man is. The man is inside the house when the video starts, and the time of day is during the day. Then he starts speaking in his native language and appears to be curious about who is present. He suddenly hears a laugh. It is slow, it sounds spooky, and this laugh will probably stay in your head for a long time. The ghost that resides here seems to enjoy himself, So he plays tricks on this man by giving him directions to move from one room to another. Just then, as he moves towards the house's hallway, he hears the same eerie and terrifying laughter. This abandoned house appears to be haunted by a male ghost who hasn't left in quite a while. If you heard someone laughing but it wasn't you, what would you do? Let us know in the comments section. And we have finally come to the end of our video. Which video scared you the most? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to share and like this content. You might think about subscribing to our channel too if you want to see more scary content, because we are always adding new stuff. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you at the next one.